So y'all remember when I did the video some time ago, some months ago, about the guy that had the heart transplant with a pig heart? Y'all remember that? It was a black man, got the used a pig's heart for his transplant, and then I did an update where that individual, his name was Richard Slayman. Actually, yeah, his name was Richard Slayman, or Rick Slayman. I did an update where he ended up passing away. They tried to say it wasn't due to the pig heart; it was due to some other things. But I'm no doctor, so I can't claim whether or not they were telling the truth. But all that being said, there's another gentleman here by the name of Donovan Harbison, who is the second person ever to receive a fully titanium heart. And, I'm still on the fence about this type of stuff. I hope that I never have to make this type of choice myself. But I don't think that it is the best thing especially for black men, African Americans in general, to be getting tested on. I'll just say it blatantly like that, right? As I've said in the previous videos, we have countless examples in the past. No need to mention them. If you know, you know, where things are being tested on the African American community, and I just don't like this. Yeah, it could be for a good cause. Yeah, it's pretty interesting actually, a fully titanium heart. But I just don't like the look of it. But y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, let's watch this story. Let's get into it. It's Ricky Rich for Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.
As Donovan Harbison lay in a North Carolina hospital earlier this year, doctors told him time was running out. What the 35-year-old teacher and father thought was pneumonia was actually severe heart failure. And now his every heartbeat was becoming more faint. His lungs filling with fluid.
I think it was like heart failure. It was scary. It was like, oh, heart failure means death.
Doctors told...
I did not realize he was that young. That's very interesting. Yeah. That's tough.
Doctors told him his only hope for survival was a heart transplant.
He really needed all this support, and over the course of just a few weeks had to be transitioned onto pumps that were not enough support for him.
There are nearly 4,000 patients on the heart transplant list right now, with far fewer organs available. People can wait months, sometimes years, for an available heart. While waiting for a heart, doctors can offer temporary devices to manage heart failure, but they can be large and cumbersome and don't always work well for everyone. As a last resort, doctors at Duke Health turned to an experimental device, a titanium artificial heart powered by magnets and made by Bivacor that would actually replace his heart. Daniel Timms invented the device.
Can you show me how does it fit? Where would it go?
A natural heart will be removed, and then the device will be attached through these connections to the remnant parts of the heart inside here, and then these grafts are then stitched to the remaining vessels, both the aorta and the pulmonary artery.
That's incredible.
A team of Duke surgeons, including Dr. Carmelo Milano, spent 4 hours implanting the device.
In an instant, the device was able to recreate normal circulation, normal amounts of blood flow, normal pressures. That was very exciting.
Great job.
This is the first moment Harbison was able to stand up with his titanium heart.
It was definitely heavier because you don't normally feel your heart.
Donovan was just the second person on the planet to receive one.
I knew mentally my heart was gone. I'm like, okay, I am going to be Tony Stark, you know. I'm about to, come out with a shiny piece in my chest that, is keeping me alive. Yeah, so that was kind of like the running joke.
Good luck to you.
For Donovan, within days of getting the device, he was able to get healthy enough for a transplant. And now with his new heart, he'll get to watch his children grow, including his fourth baby on the way.
Would you say that this device saved your life?
Yes, without a doubt.
Dr. Akshay Syal joins us now with more. It's such a fascinating and heartwarming story at the same time, and no pun intended on that last bit. But this is kind of crazy, right? There is, I believe I was reading, one kind of titanium-like device that's been approved by the FDA. But this is the first ever that this has really been used. Is it going to have FDA approval? Is it something that could be available to anyone waiting for a transplant and in dire need, but they don't have that heart just yet?
Well, listen, that's the goal. And so this is an early feasibility study, which means that they're sort of in clinical trials to study this in rare cases. And you see here with Donovan's surgery being such a success, since that operation, Ellison, there has been another one in Phoenix, Arizona at Banner University. I actually just got off the phone with the inventor, Daniel Timms, who's telling me that tomorrow morning, there's actually another one planned for Cincinnati. So they are full steam ahead with this thing, Ellison. And, one thing I'll just add for some more information here is that, they're sort of hoping that the use of this extends beyond just a bridge to a transplant. There is some hope out there that, this could be a permanent solution to people out there, the nearly 4,000 people waiting for a new heart, Ellison.
That is amazing to see and hear. Thank you for bringing us that story, Dr. Akshay Syal. Hopefully we'll get more updates on it from you soon. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay up.
All right, so I'm not as concerned watching the video all the way through. It was a temporary solution to basically to keep him alive while he got healthy enough to be able to get an actual transplant. So I think I would do that. Still don't like the idea of being tested on, but if I'm faced with two choices, one being sitting there barely hanging on and potentially just dying waiting on a transplant because I'm not healthy enough to receive one, or trying this, I think I'd go ahead and try it. I mean, what are the other options, right? So I'm not as disappointed in what I thought was going to be the case. I thought he was actually going to be walking around with a titanium heart until they figure out that something about that titanium heart is actually not good for the human body, and he finds out the hard way. But that wasn't the case, so that's cool. Congrats to Donovan. What was it again? Donovan something, Harbison. Donovan Harbison, man. Congrats to you. Let's give him a round of applause. And I wish you and your family a nice and healthy future. It's kind of crazy at 35, man. 35, you can be in that type of situation. That's still young to be facing those types of issues. So, and I hope things changes for him in his life. I don't know. They didn't explain if it was, hereditary or what caused the heart failure, but it's good to see. Good to see that and he looked much better too. If y'all noticed, when he got from before he got the transplant to after, or I guess while he was in surgery to after when they were showing him here, this guy looks way better than the guy that was going through the situation. So congrats to him. All right, but y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, it's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.